Okay then, Helldivers, we are back and we've got loads to go over today as we've received a brand new patch update coming into the midst of changing up the C4 backpack. We've also just received a brand new success message and a new briefing leading us into the attack on Cyberstan, where you're now getting to visit the brand new megacities, the megafactories, and the new mission that comes in tow with it. We've also got some superstore updates, so loads of information to bring to your faces. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful like button and subscribe with post notifications turned on. Make sure you check out our incredible sponsor, Instant Gaming, the platform where you can get your video games cheaper for PC and console with the best deals, offers, promotions, and discounts, all running up to 70% off on old and new games alike. It's an absolute no-brainer. And we're giving away super credits, so if you want to get involved with it, it's very, very simple. Head down to the comment section and put in a fire emoji, because my lord, everything is on fire at the minute, and it's all just been a little bit crazy for the last few hours. So with that being said, let's dive into the game and see what's happening right now inside of Helldivers 2. So let's take you into game and give you guys a bit of a briefing of what it is that's been happening since you may have last logged on. Right now, we have had a new success message, which you can see here on screen, which was the assault on Cyberstan, and essentially phase 1 was costly, but in material and in personnel, Helldivers casualties were in the higher range of acceptable estimates. Nevertheless, the operation must continue, and Helldivers are advised to strive to increase their activation to sacrifice times in order to ensure operational success. Now, the CF units are nearly prepared to infiltrate phase 2, which is called landfall, and the automatons have emplaced heavy anti-orbit defenses all across Cyberstan, preparing to fire upon any ship exiting FTL warp. And this means that obviously we then have to go ahead and make sure that we are altering that one to get our CF troops over on the ground on Cyberstan. So we had a brand new briefing for Operation Valid Pretext Phase 2, where Phase 1 was now complete and Phase 2 landfall is now in effect. To prevent the automaton from weaponizing the stolen Star of Peace blueprints, the Helldivers must now dismantle their enemy's capacity to wage war for the safety of all citizens. A blockade of anti-orbital cannons currently preventing heavily armored super-Earth inspectors from their duties. To overcome this illegal obstruction, the fleet will execute a synchronized mass transit blitz, and all super destroyers will exit FTL simultaneously, overwhelming automaton defenses with more targets than they can track. Casualties are expected and pre-approved to save the lives of our children. This is the cost. Now, Helldivers storm the surface of Cyberstan and establish a drophead. The lodgement is essential to allow the deployment of the CF forces and enable their peacekeeping operations. Due to the liberation of Lezav, Short Bay, and Merak, Phase 2 will commence with +1 stim capacity, fleet-wide shield generator relay stratagems, and 20% liberation rates for the initial 24 hours. Establish a drophead, dismantle tyranny, deliver freedom. And that is exactly what they gave us the opportunity to do. And then they opened up the supply lines to lead us directly to Cyberstan, as we can see right here, coming in from Merak and from Aurora Bay. After that, it opened up Cyberstan's big battle, where the cyborgs were now in play and a brand new mission was at to face, and that was the halt cyborg production, where you can force a cyborg production unit to self-destruct by disrupting its operations. Now, we've got the full mission in the background below. If you want to watch it, then you can do. There's a lot going on with it, and it is absolutely chaotic, so much so that, my lord, those Vox machines, I don't know if it's just me, but is the spawn rate on the higher levels obnoxiously insane. At one point, I was counting 12 different Vox machines just at extract when I was trying to leave. Now, obviously, the difficulty has increased and ramped up. There are no factory striders over here from what I've been seeing, and they've been taken over by the Vox machines, which obviously I'm really, really glad for, because, my lord, these things will absolutely drill you by the bucket load, but it is extremely, extremely fun. So what are you guys waiting for? Head over to Cyberstan and go and defeat those cyborgs. Although I leave you with one question. If we do manage to actually solidify the capture on Cyberstan, and the cyborgs are now being eradicated, because obviously that's what the mission is, then what happens to the cyborgs from there? That's my probably biggest question from that one. Nonetheless, we have got loads more to go over, so let's just dive away from that one and take a look inside of the superstore, where you guys will see the mountain-scaled DP8, and this is a brand new armor set, and this is the first of its kind, I may add, as the DP8 mountain-scaled is actually extremely, extremely beautiful. This thing is absolutely amazing, and the reason why it's so amazing is it has the Siege Ready ability on it as a medium armor set. Not only does it look absolutely incredible incredible. This is almost like a Chinese New Year tribute, which is why it's been released around this time period. And it looks very, very cool. It's the first out-of-universe set that we've actually seen as well. So I'm intrigued to see how it is that you guys are taking it. Very bright, very in your face, and I actually really enjoy it. Let me know what you guys are thinking to this one via the comment section below. And if you want to know what the price gate is for this, well, you can see it on screen. It's not very expensive at all, with the full armor set at least costing about 375 super credits and an extra 100 for the cape, with 35 being the player banner. Overall, a very reasonably priced one, but I was kind of expecting maybe some weapon or something in there, just a little bit of a throw up, but we didn't actually see that. So really odd. As the anniversary has come and gone, I just kind of wanted just a little bit more of a smidgen of a big boom that we could use on those cyborgs. Nonetheless, though, a very nice set all the same. Moving on from that, we have got to take a look at our new patch update, as we've just received a new patch highlights which gave a rebalance to the C4 pack, and this is absolutely incredible because this has given it a nice little boof again. Yep, I know, who'd have thought that we'd see a buff to the C4 backpack after the thing is absolutely incredible already. As we can see right here, they give us a update patch stating, attention Helldivers, as we fight against the cyborgs, Super Earth is making sure all Helldivers have every chance of democratic success. We're sharpening our weapons of mass liberation. All our efforts must find their clanker targets. Below you'll see the latest fixes and updates for our brave divers marching forward. Now, the biggest highlight on this is the rebalancing to the BDMD C4 backpack, and we can see that they've increased the demo force on the C4 from 30 to 40. Overall, an incredible alter, and something that I'm so bloody glad that they've actually done. The C4 was overpowered anyway, and I absolutely loved it. Evidently, there was more of a movement that people didn't like it more than not. So the demo force is now in play, which I think is mainly for those bloody Vox machines. The demolition on this for the C4 pack works really well on them. I would recommend highly so doing so, but make sure that you've got some sort of way of replenishing that backpack, because like I said, these Vox machines spawn in very fast. So I don't know if the timers are off, but my lord, those things are just consistently on the map. It's insane. There are a load of crash fixes that you guys can see on screen right here, including rare missile-related crashes, a crash that would occur when finishing the mission on a convoy objective, rapid acquisition crashes, and just a few others on there as well. Overall, just some very inconvenient crash reports, that's for sure. And then weapon and stratagem fixes. The SH-51 directional shield sometimes not making any noise. Very odd, but again, small detail. They fixed a bug where reloading the sensor caused the camera to attach inside of the barrel of the weapon, which does sound like a bit of a problematic piece. The Trident not displaying hit effects on environment objects. Gunship facilities are now probably destroyed by the democratic might of the Hellbomb, which was a problem we've seen quite a lot lately. And they've removed a hatch close to the Bastion tank's gunner door that would mistakenly feed mission critical material into the ammunition compartment of the tank, meaning that now you cannot refill the tank. It was a bug as confirmed here. Couple of miscellaneous fixes, which were the 2 Super Destroyed videos missing audio in simplified Chinese, and the reduce the likelihood of the commando operations not awarding medals. Overall, just a few fixes for your faces. The biggest thing is the demolition force on the C4. For me personally, an absolutely huge buff to the bombardment that we can cause over on Cyberstan. I am personally really happy with it, and I think that this update has actually brought in a lot of good stuff. Whether it will hold the longevity or not, we'll have to wait and see, as I don't know how it is that this story is due to play out. Let me know your opinion on this latest update and everything you're witnessing right now over on Cyberstan via the comment section below. We're not going to read the comments today, as I want to keep the video a little bit shorter for you guys. We'll get back into our top comments coming tomorrow, so make sure you stay tuned to the channel and get those comments in there. The top voted will feature tomorrow. With that being said, thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, appreciate your faces, and as always, I'll see you in the clouds.